All right, so we've looked at this before. We've seen Bryan Callen's attempt at his solo podcast, and this one is titled pretty interesting. He says Nick Callis destroys Bryan Callen. This got ugly fast. Very clickbait, but we're going to listen to some of this. I'm going to share it with y'all. Let's see what we got.
The universe or God.
It's better.
When you say that, I want to know what it's like to play an instrument. Do you know, to the point where you could teach somebody else how to do it, what it is you're doing on stage? You don't know.
No, I think I think I've been doing it so long, but I don't know. You can't teach that. It's like saying to somebody, hey man, how do you?
Well, Bryan says you can't teach that comedy, you can't teach funny, and yet so many of you do. I know for a fact that there's several comedians that offer some sort of comedy class on their Patreon. And the fact that The Fighter and the Kid just started theirs, I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes a thing. Bryan Callen's trying to teach you comedy.
How do you slip punches and come back with that right hand, or how do you dip and dig to the body and then like, if I asked Dustin Poirier that, like I did this thing with him recently, and he was showing me how he digs to the body, or how he knocked out Saint Denis, where he dipped and came back. Like, he can show it to me, but I don't know how to do that.
So you think it can be taught, it just can't be learned?
Well, he's been doing it since he was 17. Yeah, you can teach.
Well, yeah, but that's not that impressive, Bryan. A lot of people start fighting at 17. It would have been more impressive if you're like, he's been doing it since he was 4. Like, saying somebody started at 17 is like, oh, he started when everybody else typically would have started. That's not like a prodigy. That's not a protege. That's not some unique special athlete because he started at 17. Like, come on, dude.
Teach somebody boxing, and then I'll see you in 10 years.
Sure.
But I don't know. Stand-up is weird that way, man. Stand-up is a feeling. Like,
I think
I don't
that
know. This is my. You want my class for stand-up? Write what you think is funny.
Certainly not yours. I'll go to the next question. So you've lived in...
Well, got destroyed. Nick's certainly saying here, I'll take a comedy class, but not a Bryan Callen comedy class. What are we talking about? Is that even a real thing? Would anybody do that? Would anybody actually do it seriously? I mean, some desperate motherfuckers for sure, but you're not going to get anything out of it.
Gotta be...
Fuck.
So
obnoxious, man.
Is it 13 countries? How many countries have you lived
7.
in? You've lived in 7 countries. You've had an illustrious career as an actor, as a podcaster.
Where's my camera?
How is it that you are still so like vapid and just uninteresting, narcissistic?
Because
Yeah, Bryan. Why is that? Why is that? You've had such a long, great career on the fringes of podcasting and acting. How do you keep yourself living in the clouds as if you're fucking Mel Gibson or some shit? How do you do it? Let's hear Bryan's hilarious answer.
I hear God whisper in my ear,
Yeah.
you're the best. And so, like, you call it vapid, but I'm the Messiah.
I'll ask you this, and then let me answer it first for a minute. When I get off stage and I have a set, not just where like you kill, but one where maybe you're doing something new and it's really true, it's really honest, you didn't write it down, it's just something that like really came from the heart and it crushes.
Yeah.
And when you get off, do you go like, I am the best at this? And actually, let me jump in and say,
Well, I think the answer, Nick, and we all already know this, is yes, Bryan does that. Regardless of how well the set goes. He doesn't give a shit. He's collecting a paycheck and moving on. Much like this podcast, okay? These 3,000 to 5,000 views aren't doing anything for him. I am actually baffled at the fact that this man has over 100,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel. That's gotta be like for the funny. Not his funny, but for the funny of like watching Bryan Callen's stupid shit. Okay? Not because people actually are fans. That'd be too hard to believe. But if you like this reaction, you like this channel, you want to support, please do so. Hitting the like, hitting the subscribe, and check out the Patreon if you feel so inclined. But until the next one.